They told me where I was going to be unloading at, so that's where I'm at now. As you can see, I've already staged. So, in the middle of the road here, middle of the aisle. And so now I'm going to start getting my stuff, all my straps and everything off and ready to go. So if it gets loud because of a forklift or whatnot, I apologize. I've never done a video quite like this, and so I figured, what the heck, I'll do something different. So I gotta get my strap roller here. I gotta reorganize all this. Some of this stuff gets bounced around while you're driving. Don't need this bungee right now, so I'm gonna stick it over here for the time being. Stick my strap roller up here. So it's ready. Winch bar. So we're gonna start undoing the straps. Slowly, surely. Go through here and unloose every one of them. That one wants to be a little booger sometimes. There goes. Get this one here. Another one here. And then go around to the other side. Do the same thing. On this load here, you can see I've got a winch right here, but because of the tire, I couldn't get a winch further back, and I needed to put a strap further back, so I had to break out and use the 2-inch. So now I've got to loosen it off as well while I'm sitting here. Set that down so it don't go nowhere. Sometimes these 2-inch straps are a real pain in the butt. There it goes. Now it's undone. Go ahead and hang it there for whenever I'm ready to gather everything up. So right now, just get all these loose. Once they're all loose, then we'll undo them all, roll them up, put them up. So, if the video is not that great, I apologize. Like I said, this is new territory for me. So, never quite done a video like this. So I figured I would try. Set that down. So you see I had all my straps tucked inside, so that way they wouldn't come undone or flop around the wind. So you just pull them back through the winch. Pull it out. This has been loosened off, so I'll go ahead and unhook that. So you notice I had these two right here, both on the same side. Well, I know on past videos you heard me say that we're supposed to go like this. One over from this direction, then one over the other direction. Well, this right here, these two are actually securing straps. This one here, you can't really see it, but up on top is where my tarps are. So that was just holding my tarps. That is not considered or counted in my aggregate working load limit. Therefore, I don't count that strap for anything but holding my tarps. So everything else you'll see is all back and forth. So I got this one here. The next one, I just unhook it right here. And then I have another one that run through the winch over here. Same thing, another unhook and then undo. Another one, unhook. And then pull the strap out. Adjust that so you can pull it through. And then pull it out. Like that. Undo the hook. Put it through. And again, this one here, you notice I have two right here going the same direction. Well, this one here is just my straps. Just holding my strap, not my straps, but my tarps in place. Because I didn't have enough room to put them all in front, so I put two in the front, two in the back. And therefore you have that one, those two sections there where it's back and forth, back and forth. Now we go back to the other side, do the same thing. Unhook this one. And then pull this strap right here out. Same thing. Pull it out. Work it back through. Sometimes they'll try to roll on you. You just have to untwist it. And then pull it out. Let it hang. Unhook. And then undo all this. As you can see, I wore out my glove, but that happens. Go through about a pair a month. You know, leather gloves tend to do better, but the problem with the leather gloves are that when they get wet, they're slick, so you can't really grip anything very well. So I don't like wearing all leather, but wear what I got to. So I'm gonna have to get me some new gloves here pretty soon. Part of the job. Tried to rain on me a little bit this morning. Tried to. It rained a little bit, not too much. But we're here in Georgia now. Fortson, Georgia, at a lumber yard where we're delivering this lumber that we picked up in Port Canaveral, Florida. Down there by where I made my pork, country fried pork. Roll that out, twist that, and then pull it through. And then pull it through again. And then undo this one. So now that I've got it done, I'll go ahead and pull it off. Over. Be careful not to hit you. Then you go to winch or your strap winder, sorry. I'll get it out in a minute. Put your letters out. You see there's this line running right down through the middle of it. So what you're doing while you're rolling it up is you're checking that line and make sure it's not stretched out or frayed. At the same time, you're checking the rest of your strap and make sure that it's not out of service. Because if you have too many frays or cuts in it, then that add up to an inch or more, and it's out of service. I see that one there's close, but not quite. It's still serviceable, but it's getting close. So I'll probably set it to the side and use it as a last resort, where I don't have to use it if I don't have to. So once I get it on the wrap, all wrapped up, looks like this.
Here's one that's like this, and like that, and like this. 1, 2, 3
Whatever.
into the...
Stupid phone or stupid watch. So I come over here to the tire, smack it, flip it, smack it, do it again. So that way it gets it nice and straight. Then I can come back over here to my deal here, get some of my stuff moved back. I had to move a lot of stuff around so I can get to a few things on this last load. So push that one further back like it's supposed to be, and then set that one right there. And then get the next one. So, same thing. Get your strap letters out. You'll see I've got about 4 foot sticking out. So when it's hanging on my strap winder, I try to get it to where, you know, it's just about touching the ground. So about right there, and that there's where I'll start winding it up. And it's the same thing. You're checking the line, checking for any frays. As you're rolling it up, trying to keep it as straight as you can. You
This on the web.
pull it off and do the same thing. Smack it on your tire. Get it as straight as possible before you put it away. You tuck it away. And go to the next one. Flip it over. Get your overhang. Got it. And then start rolling it up. Nice and slow. Yeah, once you got it pretty well established, then you can go a little faster. But she'll try to get away from you a little bit. And the other thing is, while you're rolling
I
it,
didn't get that.
be careful.
Could you try
That hook
again?
can swing around and hit you in the shin, and it don't feel good. Does not feel good at all.
Is there something else I can help with?
Apple Watch keeps thinking I'm talking to her. Come over here, grab the next one. When you pull it off, you want to step back a little bit, because once it gets to a certain point, they'll just come right on off and flop down. And if you're too close, sometimes they'll come down and flop you right in the face. Well, I don't like being slapped by people or by straps. So I sit back so I don't get hit. It's one of those safety things, you know. You gotta take care of your body and your face, everything else. That way you don't get hurt, keep working, and you're not losing money. Because when you're shut down, you're losing money. You know, we have to have earplugs, safety glasses, hard hat, and safety vest at every one of our shippers and receivers. And one of the things that's not authorized as hearing protection is like Apple earbuds, AirBuds, whatever they call them, AirPods, I don't know, whatever they're called. It plays music. It's not really a hearing protection, so we can't use them. Well, normally I like to have some kind of music going while I'm out here, but today I don't. I'm not going to leave the door open, play the radio, because, well, I got my ear protection in, so I wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. Smack that around a little bit. Put it in there. Keep it nice and kind of make it somewhat kind of organized. I didn't even pull this one out. Sorry. Don't take that long. And just keep going. Roll them up. And smack them on the tire again. Try to keep them as straight as you can. Makes them, when you want to store them, put them in there, makes them store a little easier, a little bit more uniform. So, you know, it takes a little bit to do all this. It takes time, but it's just part of it. You know, the loading and unloading is a process, and not like reefer, where you're, you know, drive and you sit at the shipper and receiver.
Here's what I found.
So you just drive and then you unstrap, untarp, unchain, whatever it is you got to do, and get ready for them to finish their job, their part, which is unloading you, and then you go to the next. One thing about doing the straps and stuff is, if you're not careful, you can create a tripping hazard, which is another safety thing. You gotta watch out for that. You know, you don't want to fall at a shipper or receiver because you did something like a mistake to where you put yourself at jeopardy. Doesn't look good on you, doesn't look good on us. How many more straps do I have? Looks like 3. All right. Let's take that one right there. Turn the hook right there where it needs to be. And walk back here and grab another. What some guys will do, and it's fine, you know, and I'll do it on occasion. You grab 2 of them, you know, set in your hand, same way, and then you bring them both down, and then you take one and you tuck it right here. So that way it's ready for you when you need it. And then roll the other one up. And then when you get it, set it off right there and grab the other one. And then roll it up. I'm gonna still serviceable, but it's getting questionable. Have to keep it in mind. So set that one down, smack this one. Set it right there, smack the other one. Then I can take it over here and tuck it in. Just like that. Then walk back here and get the next one. So while I'm back here, I'll use over here, go ahead and grab that 2-inch ratchet. I have it. And then I'll go ahead and grab the 2-inch strap and pull it. And bring it up here. Set it right there. Set this one right there, and then grab this strap right here, stick it on there. I just throw one over my shoulder and hold it while I do this one. Set it down, grab this one, make my adjustment, and then start rolling it up. And then come over here. Set that one down, smack. Then do the same thing with this one. And then tuck it away. So tuck it right there. And then grab my 2-inch ratchet. Go ahead and close it up, fold it over, set it in here. And then I grab my 2-inch ratchet strap here, pull it through, let that hang, stick this through, and the same thing. You just roll it right up. Then the same thing, smack it, keep it straight, and then set it in here where it belongs. Meanwhile, I've got all that done. Grab the winch bar, slide it in, close up my door, put my keys away. Oops, almost forgot something. Strap winder. Get it, put it away. There we go. Now, I'll walk around, make sure I got everything, make sure I didn't miss anything. Take my gloves off while I'm doing it. Looks like I got them all. Every one of them seems to have been gotten. So, all right. So, that's all done. While I'm here, I'll let y'all see my truck. You can see, there's my truck. Got some stuff on the grill. So, this is my home. My home away from home. So pretty much everything is done. Now all I'm doing is waiting for them to use the forklift to unload me. Go ahead and put my gloves back in there. That way I've always got them. And wait for them. So we'll check back in with y'all in a little while. All right, well, they got me unloaded, as you can see now. So what I need to do now is I need to gather up my dunnage. Put my gloves back on. Grab the dunnage, which are the boards here. Thank you much.
I kept the other copy. You have one of that and one of the other. I just kept the other one. Is that good for you?
As long as I get paid for it.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to have some tarp there?
Yeah, if you don't mind, them things get heavy.
I'm only going to get the 180 pound one. I'm going to leave you alright?
All right, sounds like a good deal. Now I'm gonna move that stick out of the way. Nah, it's a lot better doing it this way. Appreciate it. So, I'll get that organized here in a minute. Right now, I'm gonna finish getting my dunnage collected. That was nice of them to put my tarps up there for me. They get heavy. Slide all my dunnage down here to one spot. That way it makes it easier here in a minute. Yeah, it's a workout sometimes because you start breathing heavy. All this stuff, like them tarps, are heavy. And these boards, they're hardwood boards, so they're a little bit heavier than others. Stick them right there and then crawl up underneath the trailer. That's why you wear a hard hat so you don't bash your head. Undo this. That right there. Find the strap. Let's see. Alright, loosen it off if you can. Can't always see where it's at. Especially when you're wearing a hard hat. You gotta work things around. All right, we got that undone. Let's move this thing right here out the way. Adjust these things right here. I like to take one board that's fairly straight and then stick it right here and see how I do that. Make sure it's not sticking out past the trailer, because you don't want it sticking out past the trailer. So now that I know where they're at, now I go ahead and run them inside and get them all set, same spot. Push them through, tap them and set them. If you end up pushing one too far, you always pull it back out and then tap it where it needs to be. Same thing. Stick another one in there. All right, got all those in, so now go back under. And then grab my strap here, bring it and hook it, just like that. Pull it through, try to keep it as straight as possible. Run it through your ratchet. Doesn't want to cooperate that well today, but we'll make it work. So then, once you've got it, then tighten it down. Yeah, she's tight. Any excess, bring it up here, tie it in place. That way, when you're driving down the road, it's not dragging the ground or flopping around underneath. Come back out, put everything back, check it, make sure it's all tight. As you can see, it's tight, it ain't going nowhere. So now, next step is the tarps. Come up here, grab your strap and the winch bar. Set them in place. And then crawl up. So, the way I usually set mine, I'll adjust my camera so maybe you can see, is make sure they're turned around here. What am I catching on? Strap was trying to catch. Or not strap, but bungee. Grab this one, red ones. I set to the outside. Set the black ones in the middle. And again, these things are heavy. Black one's about 150, 160. Got a little rain this morning, so they're pushing about 180. And then I put the red ones right next to that on both sides. Like that. Which, sorry guys, my GoPro died while I was doing my tarps. So it's getting warm out there, and I broke a sweat. So that's part of being a big guy, I guess. You know, not as in good a shape as I should be, but you know, I don't give that as an excuse to not do my job. I'm still gonna get out there and do my job. So anyway, I got everything done. Now I'm getting ready to do my depart. All my depart stuff, get ready to go down the road and see where my next load is. So thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this new angle that I tried today. You know, bear with me guys, I'm still new to all this, you know, editing, all that stuff. I'm still learning. Yeah, I'm older and I'm trying to get used to this technology stuff, so you know, that's the way of the future, so I need to learn it and I need to, you know, adapt to it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to help keep my mind sharp. So if you see something you like, let me know. You know, if you see something you don't like, you know, let me know. Leave comments. You know, I'm all about constructive criticism. That's the only way I'm gonna get better. If you know, there's something that you'd like to see me do, then, you know, leave a comment. But don't forget, you know, make sure you like and subscribe. Help me grow this channel. So that way I can get more people out there, and then maybe, you know, some of them will learn a little bit about securement, some of them will learn something about cooking, and we'll have a happier, better world because of it, hopefully. I don't know, you know, that sounds good anyway. But you know, plus I enjoy doing this, you know, just a little here and there, do something, you know, like I said, just keeps my mind sharp, gives me something to do. It gets boring out here on the road sometimes, so I gotta do what I can. But like I said, you know, like, subscribe, share, leave comments, you know, talk to me, you know, let me know where you're from, let me know what you're doing, you know, what your ideas, you know, ask me questions about, you know, what the requirements are for this, requirements are for that. I don't care, just leave me comments, let me know what's going on, you know, let me know if you enjoyed it or not. So meanwhile, I'm gonna get on down the road here, go get my next load, and I'll see y'all again. I'll make y'all another video doing something. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I know here probably Saturday I'll post another video on Saturday, maybe, depending on the weather and how things are throughout the week, how my loads are. But I plan on doing another cooking video and posting it Saturday. This time I'm looking at doing a shrimp etouffee on rice. So we're gonna try that, or I might do a chicken sauce piquant or something else. But you know, I'm gonna try something, and so hopefully y'all enjoy those too. So if there's something you'd like to see me cook, or you'd like to see, you know, some kind of a particular securement method or something like that, let me know, and we'll go from there, and I'll do what I can to make sure you get to see that. So again, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you on down the road. Be safe.